Hello. I know you were excited for part 2. And here we are. So welcome to another stream. I'm a Vernon. If you don't know who I am, I stream daily at 2:30 a.m. Central Time. So, literally we just got like done with just chit chat. I think we have a group project to do, and I think we chose Yuri. Apparently I have to be careful about possibly getting banned for streaming this. I don't know, man. Let me grab something real quick. And turn off this light here. It's gonna bother me. Lights on. All right. So. Load game. All right. It's already Sunday, so I get Yuri was supposed to come over for Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Ooh. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Dude, my fucking ability to read right now is just... But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, why not just text her? Why wouldn't you just text her? And isn't she not like next door? Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Okay. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Vernon. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. Dog, this is messy? That's not that bad. Really. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Hehe. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Diego, we're here. It's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? I did send the... okay, there we go. Okay. Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri, then... Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to that point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Vernon. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake. What the fuck is she talking about? Then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. What the fuck are you talking about? I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. 6 minutes late. It's all good, no worries. This bitch is overdramatic? What the fuck is she talking about? I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Uh-huh. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Vernon. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? That she's like... Wait, what are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Vernon? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Is this... Allow her, it'll help. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Shit, just fucking... What the fuck? Why make other people put their energy carrying to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy. How's it going, Phasma? This is why she's best girl. She clears without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? The depression probably makes it grippy though, right? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend, because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I could do. I could have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand it all, Vernon. But why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it always feels like a bat being swung against my head. I'm glad we got all the boring shit out of the way on day one. Yeah. Ahaha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. Oh, 'cause she likes us. She wants us bad. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Vernon. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. She said, this time I'm really gonna do it. That's what she fucking said. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. And I bust. Ah. Is it a scream? Ah! Vernon. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join this club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Vernon. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Vernon. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. It's sex. And if there's anything you need me to do, sex, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings of Vernon. The only time I'm not feeling anything, the only time I'm not feeling nothing, it's a double negative actually. I don't know why I didn't just say, the only time I'm feeling anything is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. This bitch needs to get her feelings in check. Pull yourself together. This is the type of cunt that wants you to ask her what's wrong 20 times. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice, then, yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want me to come along and help you out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Okay, but like, she can get it, so it's chill. All day, would have thought. She'll find anything to cry about. Did you make you lose interest or gain interest? Oh, gain interest, 100%. You know, like, I like mentally ill chicks always have, like, if you know, you know. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri. Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. Where the fuck are these guys' parents? Where are their parents? If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Shut the fuck up, Surgeon. Yeah, right. In all my playthroughs, I've not once thought about their parents. I take Yuri to my room. First thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Ha ha ha. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Ah, no. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah, oh, she's a traditional girl. Now back to the kitchen. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. That's where the butt plug is, dude. She almost got in the butt plug drawer. Ah, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Are we not gonna talk about what the fuck was in that drawer? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and atmospheric enhancements. Maybe it was just porn in the drawer. She wants you for real? The cum drawer? Atmospheric enhancements. You know. Mood lighting. Aromatherapy candles? Why? Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah, intense. We want her bad. They never tell you, it's just gay character interaction. Oh, it's not the normal shit either? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Damn. We're just moving straight on from Sayori to her. That's crazy. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Rummages through her bag. Pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Damn, it wasn't a sex thing. She wants to peg you so bad. Probably. Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? Oh. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Aromatherapy chicks are the same as, like, rock chicks. They like the rocks and shit. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. Where's the one for fucking? It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? Sex. This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and help you feel them flow through your body and out of your dick. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. Aphrodisiacs, for real. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. Oh, she's gonna enjoy herself, all right. She totally put on those honey packs. Once again, she reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. Oh, she's kinky. She wants me to tie her up. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. Well, you'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then you can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Jesus Christ. It would also catch the eyes of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? I mean, didn't we call that, though? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Vernon. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Oh, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Dude, honestly, I thought that they were gonna have me pick fucking 100 fucking words. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Dude, I hope it's under 6 inches because, shit. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Oh, she could cut me. And the knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. I assume it's a Damascus blue blade. Or with a blue handle? I don't fucking know. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Ah, well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Yo, dude, no fucking shot, dude. It's her Fuda cock. I actually collect knives. That's just the one by my... I mean, I have like 4 right there, but... Dude, she's the one, dude. She's the one. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Oh. Feeling of danger, you say? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Haha. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. Being into knives is kind of weird, but I don't kink shame. What the fuck? Man, when you handle a good knife, and you can imagine yourself killing a homeless person on the streets, just, right? That was pretty cool. But I think it's kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. You sound like you jerk off knives on the daily. Oh, twice daily. Twice. I put the knife next to my dick and I imagine I'm circumcising myself. And then I just carve around it, right around the tip. John is one step away from being a fedora kid that swings a katana. Don't tempt me with a good time. I'm one Amazon purchase away from that, surgeon. So. Patrick Bateman? You spelled Patrick wrong. For real, for real. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Oh, she's definitely gonna peg the shit out of our asshole, dude. Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Red has downs. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think a lot of my viewers do. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow. Vernon, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Dude, you know how many people I've handed knives that fucking have done that shit? Not many. But the fact that there still are is fucking dumb. Why the fuck would you go like this with a knife? Oh, for like... It's like they have no self-control. I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Most of them can. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Is she gonna suck on it? She gonna... Okay, but like, I do that, even though it's sharp. I don't know. I know it's sharp. Well, as long as you know, okay. You can find out how sharp a knife is by taking the blade to your skin and shaving the fucking hair off. And you can see the hairs, if I can get the reflection right. Or not, whatever, fuck it. Or you can take the knife to your thumb and you can scrape away the nail. If you can scrape away the nail, it's most likely too sharp. Too sharp for you to do that shit. I mean, I can do this shit, that's fine. Like, as long as you know how much pressure, because that's also another thing. But you shouldn't be just picking up random people's fucking knives and just going, oh, da 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 da. Especially if you don't handle knives. I started collecting these when I was working in retail, because the box cutters sucked dick. And the pocket knives look cool. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. She gonna suck She's gonna go like that. It's gonna turn us on. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and then licks the wound. You filthy little bitch. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Yo, calm down. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Bro, she kinky. Sounds like I gotta take that knife to my dick. Yeah. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Just pull your pants down and be like, oh, I think my tip is bleeding. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Okay. Saying she's trying to help is a bit out there. It's normal, like, I do that. Like, if I fucking, like, slice my finger, I'll suck on the wound to try to get it to clot a little early or get the dirt out of it and everything like that. But to fucking have a random that's not right. That's like that. There's paper towels, I'm sure. Like there's so much other thing. You can wash the wound. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know that. This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and licked her index finger in return. Makes sense to me, dude. Did you really just do that? Now we're even. You know, return the freak with even more freak, band for band. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Ahaha. I knew that would be a bad idea. It's not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine. Oh, if not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Vernon. I think there might be some Diddy oil in that jasmine oil. Some Diddy oil. It's sex. Yeah, it's the sex air. For real. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? 1,000 bottles. I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Fuck, don't make me do that. Okay, thank God. Dude, I thought it was gonna have me do 100 fucking words. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected. I will be, and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Those are minors. Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint. Oh, okay. Okay. You need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it might be too diluted. We're gonna come back with her sweatshirt off. Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. She has to be wearing something new or some shit. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Oh, fuck. I thought she was gonna... Yes. I come in to see Yuri, quickly unrolling her sleeves, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall, behind the podium, at the front of the classroom. Ohio, the community has a problem. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I spend time with one other person. Dude, we're in. We're in. We're in. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that about things like anime and games where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. This fucking dialogue. Dude, 100%. Sergeant, what the fuck is this game, man? When the fuck does it... I think I feel the same way. Maybe if you weren't slow as dicks. Your mom. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Oh, it's such a stereotypical, oh. Sorry, and then we kiss. Yuri reels back and quickly and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Guess we have to lick them off, dude. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. See, so now you grab a fucking towel, dude? I rush out, snatch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return into my room and kneel back down in front of her. This actually makes her look dumb as fuck. Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. It's water-based paint, not lead-based paint. Yeah. Dumbass. Fucking surgeon, dude. You do not use towels for blood. Says fucking who? I do what the fuck I want. I don't think they really have lead-based watercolor paint. Maybe other toxic metals, but like I assume it'd be more like, yeah, It can't be lead-based. Yeah, I don't think they do lead-based shit anymore. They don't even make lead-based fucking pencils anymore. There's very few things that are lead-based. Like, very few. And it's on the industrial level. I do. You wash the wound and put, at most, a band-aid on it or something. That's baby stuff, dude. I want to ruin a whole towel and throw it the fuck away. It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. We're in the pocket, boys. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through, slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? The Diddy oil, dude. It's Diddy oil. It's Diddy oil. It's not jasmine oil. It's Diddy oil. It's Diddy oil. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. She's mindful. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Porn? Ah. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. That was our cue to... Right? Tell me I'm wrong, guys. That was our cue. Only had to drug each other to almost have your first kiss. What the fuck is that Downey expression, though? Dude, I have no clue. The moment is over as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the result. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew, haha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you're at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Spill some paint all over her dry clothes. I saw this one before. Dude. No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after we finish the work. For what? Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done right. Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. She wants to get the fuck out. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. No, she's sad. She's sad about it. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment, but that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Why don't you be like, hey, how about next week? How about next week? Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot. You don't like going out. You don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful of her. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. What the fuck? Why? Squeeze my hand? Where the fuck are my hands resting? I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to yeah, what the fuck? How the fuck does somebody respond to that? Yeah. But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Oh, fuck. Hi, Vernon. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Vernon. It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. Wait, what the fuck? This bitch said she wanted to be fucking alone. We got all day tomorrow to do this shit, Sayori. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Literally. Caught with the side piece? No. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. How close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Vernon? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. 'Cause she loves us. Or at least what she thinks is love. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Vernon. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until I don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Vernon. I'm really scared. What are you scared of? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. And there we go. That's all you have to be, is just a fucking direct piece of shit. Literally, just be direct with men. That's all women need to fucking know. Not these games and shit. Fucking, oh, join my fucking club, oh. No. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Avert. Exospace. I already drank all my fucking... Not whiskey. Vernon. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give it to you. yeah, already? Ah. Boop. No, we're not friend zoning this depressed cunt. She's gonna fucking end it. She's gonna Kurt Cobain in the fucking back. I love you. I love you, subscribers. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important to me. Important person. I don't know why I spaced out, but my bad. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day. With you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Dude. I'll earn it. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms around me. Tightly. Jesus Christ, I keep skipping words, man. Vernon, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Vernon. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for sure. But why? Why even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. She's the best girl for real. She's kind of short though, but hey. You know, it's kind of better that way though, when your girl is shorter. It's kind of better that way. Or at least the same height. You don't want them taller than you. Yuri would tower over you like a dami mommy. Shut up, Surgeon. This is why Surgeon can't be happy, dude. No matter what. He's fucking... So he recommended this fucking game. Surgeon recommended this game, dude. Alright? Everybody in chat, bully Surgeon. He's the one that recommended this game. Okay. I trust you. You can't shit on it. You can't shit on a game when you fucking recommended it. Alright? I recommended it for the good bits, which is soon. Slowly, I slowly release each other. Sayori and I slowly Jesus Christ. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it has always been. Even if we really are a couple. We're already a couple? She confirmed? Confirmed? I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. You handle this dick. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. It is naturally better to go at the woman's pace. Those of you that don't know. Hey, Vernon. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I can fix her? I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know those thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. she needs Zoloft. I mean, it would probably help after 30 days. For some reason, allegedly, that kind of medication does take like a full course before you actually feel its effects. And the moment you stop, it's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going into her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Why the fuck would it be too much? You've done it before. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry. I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassure her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Get the fuck out of my face, bitch. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. Why is it so quiet, dude? Why is it quiet? Why is it quiet? Bro, her and her fucking pose. Why is she's the only one that poses? Surgeon never chills. Just so you know, Surgeon's always just a piece of shit. That's like canon of Vernon lore for you. He's always a piece of shit. Monica is placing little booklets on each desk in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. Dude, it's so quiet that it's throwing me off. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought, get out of here, you fucking bug. There's a fucking little gnat in here. I think I got it. I don't know. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. Why are we being like that? I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Oh, enjoy your meal, you know. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ahaha. Oh, no fucking shit, Sherlock. You should take a little responsibility for her, Vernon. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a little chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nicely. Sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Is it going to be this quiet the rest of the fucking game? What the fuck is this? Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. But a poem is never actually... Wait. Oh, wait. There's more. Should I read the whole thing? Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head. my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Ah, a Vernon's rap career 2025. Good rhythm, Sayori was cooking. It's grippy for sure now. Now it's like, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. A Vernon? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Dude, I was like, thank God he's actually going back. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal, at least wait for her. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs. And what I want to give her. Fucking idiot. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking up in her house. In her own house. Is that what that said? I fucking accidentally hit. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? Dumbass. In any case, I'm not going to click the view deleted message. I don't know what it is. It spoilers? Okay. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have her. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? Dude, the not music, like no music is really like, but she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Well, that's about right. An exemption has occurred. File game script ch5.rpy, line 307. See traceback text for details. Is that like a little secret? This is fucked up, dude. Yeah, I switched it. Because if YouTube sees this is a no-no. Yeah, it's just... I can't show this, dude. Logan Paul got in trouble for this shit. I knew it was going to be something bad. This isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be all bloody and shit. Oh, fuck. There are quite a few secrets in the files. All right, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save. Okay. Yeah, they've shown it in every playthrough. Okay. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Well, the black screen came back. I suppressed the urge to vomit. What the fuck, dude? Dead girls give good head? That's fucked. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best, and that's and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her, I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why am I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I clicked the other thing, would I have been fine then? Would she have been fine? The illusion of choice? So no matter what I picked, she would have been fucked. Really? If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it has always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. That is what she said, isn't it? Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I mean, technically. Alright. Yuri and her are definitely tight. For sure. What the fuck do we do now then? I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. That's the end? No shot, bro. Why the fuck does it look like that? Oh, that's so fucked up. They got rid of my title screen. Click the garbled text. Well, I can't read that shit. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arm in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Bro, they censored her name from the fucking game? You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Are we like in a mental ward trying to like come to terms with everything now? However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Is this like our life without a Vernon life? You've only done 1/3 of the game? What? I was only guessing she was dead. Yeah, you didn't fool anyone. Legit? After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me, besides most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Vernon, Oh. Don't tell him about the Yuri Diddy party at the end? Oh, wait, we gotta get to the end. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Uh-huh, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Alright, it's the same audio, or same dialogue. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity. Yeah, we've already talked about this. Ooh. Is it gonna be the same fucking I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what? Fucking hell. I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. So this playthrough, there's no Sayori. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Vernon, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Yeah, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Vernon, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Is Monica gonna die now? Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. So she's taking the place of Sayori. So... Monica doesn't die. She oils up though. Yeah, right. Monica.
Can you please say Monica's name slowly, especially the last 2 syllables?
You're welcome. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Vernon. No cupcakes this time, dude? All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, a girl with a sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Oh, she's the vice president now. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into a Vernon in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you, telling me no in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know, sorry, I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Damn, so no cupcakes this time. Fuck. Why don't you come sit down, Vernon? These girls have a few desks, right? Fuck, I accidentally hit space. Okay, whatever. They do the tea service, right? Okay. Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well... yeah, there's no fucking cupcakes, dude. EDP in the classroom? No, that's fucked up. They're not in high school, they're retirement home students, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. We keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated by don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Vernon, what kind of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity, craftsmanship. Alright, wait, dude, she said this last time. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with Rock. Aha, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I can really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind. She's doing everything Sayori did last time, except she's the club president now. Behind last club meeting, it looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Loud and Give That Back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them? Or you wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels sharing that level of writing, blah, 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 blah. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Dude, is this just gonna be the same fucking... What the fuck is going on in chat? I'm trying to edge to Yuri, don't skip. I'm gonna dry hump Yuri. Good for you, Frank. I'm happy for you. You have writing experience too, Yuri. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yuri, I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Well, let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Vernon? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, the girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Vernon. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. Alright. What the fuck, Surgeon? We need 4. And I've been trying really hard. Oh, really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone get in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed, so if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Vernon? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Vernon, I'm so happy we can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment, write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks, oh, fuck. Vernon, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. What the fuck? With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make sure most of my circumstances, make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. I would love to read the special poem. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. So now it's just these two. So I can't even impress Monica? We're gonna try to impress Yuri this time. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, fuck. What in the fuck is that? Yuri is still mommy. Hi again, Vernon. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for helping, thanks for keeping your promise, Vernon. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Bitch, you're in the fucking way. Natsuki certainly... Maybe it's may certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. I assume she says Monica. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Is that supposed to happen? Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back on into her seat. I'm sorry, Vernon. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not like that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of the club, so even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started. What is a guitar? I kind of dip. What the fuck? Mother... You know what? I'm proud of you guys. Is that what you guys want to hear? You have a praise kink? Now, John, you gotta promise you're not gonna be a little pussy and black out the screen again. Is it gonna fucking happen again? She's gonna help you get started. Lol. What the fuck? Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, and we could, discuss it if we wanted. Okay, she's being accidentally cute. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing about what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Wasn't last time Monica and Sayori, I've already forgotten who she is. Oh my god. We're talking to each other, right? So, and that's why she was busy. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. It doesn't even bring that up? Okay. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh, we're talking to Yuri. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, just curious how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear it. Also, Sayori isn't the best girl. Fuck you. I like how PewDiePie calls the subs bros. We're at Welcome to the club, Frank. The fucking rejects. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. I'm glad you guys can love being retarded with me. It's like we're all on a short bus together. It's very engaging and a relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, is this because I made my poem more about Yuri? This time? Because last time I think I went with more Natsuki. I maybe missed this. I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about the religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the faculty gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... grafted? Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. She likes the horror stories. She told us this shit yesterday, dude. Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Vernon? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Yeah, dude, this guy fucking forgets fucking everything important. Anything integral, this motherfucker forgets. Not saying that at the end of the streams, Surgeon. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind of that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, interest. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts... What? I didn't even hit next! What did that say? What did that say? Fuck. I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. Wait. Wait, I'm replaying the stream. I want to know what the fuck it said. My whole body gets Dude, holy shit, that is... Wait, let me see. Oh, my body gets incredibly, and then it doesn't even say. I thought I missed a word or some shit like that. Fuck. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking, whatever. That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yeah. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, right. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. Pickle, what up, man? I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. She wants me bad. She's gonna... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to, sorry. I mean, ahahaha. Here, this should work, right? I slid my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh my. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. How long until John joins the alt-right streamers on Kick? Depends how quickly I get kicked off of fucking YouTube. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit, eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Ahaha. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Yuri doesn't have tentacles, but she does have tentacles? I didn't know Pickle was studying John's posture. Did you get a new chair? Oh, yeah, I did. Well, no, it's actually the old chair. That's why it creaks and stuff. She's gonna put that hand under the desk. I hope so. Pickle's... No, Surgeon did. He voted for Clinton and Kamala. He's voting for Kamala this year. So, my breathing. Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. How's it going, Gigi? Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Vernon, did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. She did something to me. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other, eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd just get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then I slip it back into my bag. I guess we'll start with Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Yikes. Vernon, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. Will you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort in. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Why are we being so mean to her? Holy shit! Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Oh, it's the same one. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. She has a monster dick? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Oh, Jesus Christ. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out feelings in the last line. So you did. Somebody is into Futa. 100%. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her after the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I mean, we made the poem to impress, what's-her-face? Yuri. And she's not even fucking here anymore. Hiya, Vernon. Hummus. having a good time so far. Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up and, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I get more settled in. Anyway, nah. Should I put on a fake black accent in Detroit too? Want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Vernon. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we're all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Vernon. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked out anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. Kind of a fucked up thing to say. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. In what fucking way do you mean it then? But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. It seems like bad mouthing. Yeah, I'm definitely spanking my monkey. Yeah, 100%. Yep. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. Been there. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for some alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound very confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall, the glory hole. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? They sound frantic, scrawling, playing tricks in my ears. Oh, tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates. A bug. Before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Dude, this fucking bug will not fuck off. Where is it? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Bug tester, anyways. I'm broke. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of problems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performing out loud, it can really be powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Me. Jesus Christ. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. She said that last time, I think. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Is it gonna be the same? Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Motherfuckers, I'm not... Look, is my dick out? Is my dick fucking out? Jesus Christ. Thanks for listening. Of Vernon's inbred cousin giving head under the table. Over the pants hand. Jesus Christ. I shall meet. That's a good one, Eno. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ahaha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is a reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. This happened last time we did this shit. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. I'm not gonna skip, fucking idiot. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example. Try new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valued feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that, sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts, whatever. Yuri, show me the fucking poem. Show me the poem. Goes under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. It's the same fucking shit as last time. Same shit. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. It took me a long time to took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Haha. Hoo-hoo? Haha? I don't remember. We said hoo-hoo, right? You want me to check Discord? What's wrong? What is wrong in Discord? Oh, skip the dialogue you've already... Oh, okay. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Vernon. Me too. I didn't know it was to skip all, you know, the stuff, the dialogue I've all, like, you know. Yeah, I am being held at gunpoint. Surgeon's in the next room over with his dick out. Actually, he's right here in this chair right here. With a gun. And his pants off. He's just slow stroking it, holding his gun. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for the mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressive. Oh, wait, yeah. What's with this language, eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly out of the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? We need an eye tracker for you? Yeah, Red's under the desk too. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Oh, if I was which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Vernon did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, it won't let me skip. Is that normal? Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Yeah, we've seen this shit already, which I haven't. Vernon liked my poem too, you know. He even told me it was, he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Vernon appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make sure, to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Vernon started showing up. That happened last time too. Natsuki, this doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you want to be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. Oh, this is because Sayori's not here, dude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Vernon hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was standing here. Vernon, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I... What? Whoa. There was dialogue there. I'm picking Yuri. Why are you in front of the... Hey, Vernon. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Haha. Some president I am, right? Yeah, you can go back in there. I can wait if you want. I can't even confront my own club members properly. Oh. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki or did. Vernon, please don't hate me, please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Oh, she wants to stay here with us, dude. I remember playing the Doki Doki. So can you change your name to a Vernon's butthole? Really, dude? Again? I remember touching myself to Yuri though. Oh, okay. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me to be, don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with a Vernon. It would be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. What? Man, I miss so much dialogue. Wait, why is Natsuki's getting kind of close there? Oh, okay. We're just gonna keep, okay. Nobody who's in this stream for more than 2 minutes could possibly be innocent in nature. John, you were supposed to resolve Yuri and Natsuki by butt-fucking both of them. That's the secret ending? Oh, dude, I fucked up big time. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Is that something in the background? Okay. Entertaining the club room, and the usual scene greets me. Oh no, she's all fucked up. I mean, we at least got this. We can make it work. I can make it work. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Was that a bug, or was that supposed to happen? I know it's been doing that fucked up thing with Monica, but... Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at a desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes her arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened to me before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologize. You don't have to, okay, but I fucked up. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person, and now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Vernon, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They might make me a little too happy. Oh. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around. And, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was just kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? What are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? You know, that's what's up, I guess, if Yuri is your gay awakening. Jeez, whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Are we gaslighting Yuri, dude? What the fuck is this? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Haha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Do we ever find... What the fuck is she doing? She's starting another club? Or praying to the Avernon's shrine? Or maybe she's liking and subscribing to this channel. Oh. I doubt it. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Ahaha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall, and to be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Oh, that makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I'll be practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still? That must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Here, let me... Wait, why the fuck is our saves gone? That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. She was canonically subscribing. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Vernon. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. Why are these girls all trying to impress me? I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess That's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Vernon, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Ah, I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. Oh, forceful. We might like it that way. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Dude, what the fuck? Average. It's a good one. Yeah. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Vernon in-game has dementia? No, for real. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electronic kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go make some water. Dude, this is way more dialogue than I need. She walks past and puts the kettle on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Oh, we're a leg guy. We're a leg guy. Spins, what's up, man? Been a minute. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha ha, ha ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? I assume she got cut up by a cat. My type of girl. I mean, now you know it's grippy, but still. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Vernon, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. How the fuck do I read that? Who? Ha. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Why is she coming on so strong? That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Vernon. It's the second fucking day that I've met you. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Vernon, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I mean, I think we plan on breaking it later, so... I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries, I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Because of her tits. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Back shots over the desk. Let me use the back. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. Oh man. Don't. Oh. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at her side. As if in sync, we assume the same page, the same reading position as last time, each holding one half the book, except this time, our bodies are even close to each other. Tig old biddies for sure. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Yeah, those titties look kind of heavy. Can I hold them for you? How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? I want all the milk. Yuri was kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me a teacup. Holding it with my hands, holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book, I end up in the position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Do it. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrappers. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Are we gonna feed her a fucking candy? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. What? Oh. Oh, my mind went somewhere else. I apprehensively placed the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closed her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Vernon, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Is she allergic to peanuts? She could be allergic to nuts. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Vernon. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and... I read jerks, and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Vernon. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Vernon. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Vernon? Yuri suddenly presses her hand against my hand. What? Oh, her hand or my hand? Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Nah, she can still get it. What was in that chocolate, dude? I'll let her look a little bit, you know? No. She intrigues me. She left her bullet on. I'm gonna bang her eyes on. It's time to share poems. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Vernon, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweating. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Vernon. Everything that you write is so treasured to me. Oh, is she a bit of a stalker? Is she a stalker? Is that why this is happening? Yuri, Rule 34, good too? Gonna have to bookmark that for later. My heart pounds just holding it. Haha. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Vernon? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck me. It's all reading. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope. Oh, a thin rope tied to a thick rope. I fucked that one up. Whoops. A torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks on 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time. It ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of written blood and clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes. Fuck. Breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Kaleidoscope of Rittenhouse. Was that a line? Oh, written in. Oh, right, never mind. Ahaha. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Wait, on my pen? My penis? My penis? Ah, that is pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping and... Oh, she's a stalker. That's all right. I'd still give her a 9. I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Ha ha ha. I'm okay. She fucked that pen. She fucked that pen 100%. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Can you keep the poem, though? I guess we gotta shove the pen down our dick hole. Alright, Natsuki. Yeah, just as I thought. Vernon, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Vernon? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. She's a little salty. Vernon, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a... Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day. Like, she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. I mean, you do. So I've heard. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point, I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Oh, I am. Well, yeah. Frank, no. That is not... To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head. I know how to treat my... Not the other day. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. That was not in it last time. The noise that won't stop, violent grating. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. I don't know what this could have been. Telecom infrastructure. Thanks for subbing. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless. Poem of meaningless? What? I remember watching this game when I was in 7th grade. What the fuck? 2-4, god damn it. The first thing they're gonna see is that now. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I would love to read the special poem. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. That's not good. That's not healthy. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so everyone could... Is this about the festival? Can I skip? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a good sort of mind as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Vernon joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. The thing is, she said to save my game, but when I went back to save my game earlier, there was fucking nothing left. So... Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't want to share your passion with as many people as you can to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they... Fuck, I hit the spacebar too early. It should be a place so intimate that you can never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do, so that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Vernon? Honestly, these two are seemingly more normal than everyone else, but I guess they all have their own little secret little fucking issues. Come on. You can't take advantage of a Vernon to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Vernon joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Vernon isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Vernon want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Vernon, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about. In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with a club being that for me? There aren't. There are many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me? She's not taking anything away. No, Vernon. It's not the same. My God. Whoa. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she... What? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Vernon? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessary. Wait, blood is coming out of her eye. Yeah, it is. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica after the festival, then I'm on your side as well. All right. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Is her eye still going to be bleeding? Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend, Monica. Oh, Monica. I wanted to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay, me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Vernon? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Vernon before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Vernon, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know, ahaha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Yeah, it's been like 2 fucking days. Sorry, I didn't, or maybe it's been 3 days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand, so that's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Should we just... What? Wait! Whoa. What was that? Whoa. You guys didn't see it, but none of these guys jumped. A fucking head popped out of the bottom where Sayori normally is. What was that? Wait, what was that? How do I do that? What the fuck? What the fuck? How do I do that? How do I do that? What the fuck? Oh, I did it again. That is Sayori. Fuck. Fuck. It's either Sayori or Monica. Fuck. God damn it. Which fucking one is it? God damn it. Oh, that one was there. God damn it. Should have paid more attention. Fuck. What? Yeah, I'm not stupid. Only a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to reel in Natsuki, but... Fuck. Ah, I got one. I got one more. Fuck. I think I probably did. Hiya, Vernon. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying any attention. Okay, I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Vernon just walked in too, so... were you practicing piano again? Yeah, You must have a lot of determination starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right, I forgot. About Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So, as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Aha. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look. I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the events suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know, so I'm gonna help too and make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Vernon, what do you think, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Vernon is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow her. Takes the pitcher with the filter. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the kettle. Plugs it in. Yep. She walks past me. Blah, blah, blah. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs. Okay. She's going to take the water pitcher and she's going to be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, she leaves. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. She's doing the same thing again. Yep. I didn't see that the skip button relit. Sorry. Wait, how did I... Sorry, I just had a weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself, my obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's gonna rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotion that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Vernon, is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening, but finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. She's coming very strongly. I just want to stay here. Okay. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Till it stinks? Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Right. Nobody to make me feel like Oh. Ha. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club of Vernon. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Whoa, doesn't that sound perfect? That sounds all right. It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Vernon? Oh. That bitch. I don't know if that choice matters, does it? Finally. Ahaha. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Vernon, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. Ahaha. You're too nice to me, Vernon. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling like this, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. Does YouTube restrict if we chant something inappropriate? Sometimes YouTube will interject, but make sure you're on live chat, not top chat, first of all. And then sometimes YouTube will step in, but rarely. Yeah, sometimes it auto deletes it. I don't know if that's like a connection thing or something, but I mean, it's even done it to me in my own streams. YouTube's very weird, but only if you get banned, which I'm not gonna ban you. Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this moment with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my blood. Now we're getting a little far away from, you know, you can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Is he gonna be in blood? Hurry, read it. I see what you did here. It seems like you've changed your writing a little bit. Just a teensy weensy. I think that says coactus, maybe? These look like words, you know. Props to you on that one. I will frame it. I'll frame it. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. I do. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? You know what? Sure. I think I'm gonna vomit. The fuck happened? What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is it with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyways. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try to being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I feel so helpless. So please just, so please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to, just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Vernon? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica, just Monica, just Monica, just... No! What the fuck? No, not again. Oh. What? Don't say I didn't warn you, Vernon. What? You know, maybe if I look really closely, I can see some text. But that... that seems blank to me. Yes. Oh, that's the secret poem. It's a secret poem. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick and ordered to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sound of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. MC doesn't want to hang out with Monica because he's a twink. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. We're glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm gonna make decorations and set up the nice mood lighting. There, see? Oh my god. Jeez, you are late. That's a great idea. And this gives us all something to do. Eh? What about a Vernon? A Vernon is gonna help me. Wait, you have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is labor enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What about your cupcakes, please? Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging a Vernon around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let a Vernon decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let a Vernon make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. It's all gonna say Monica, isn't it? Jeez. Vernon, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ, this is never gonna end. Just make your choice, okay? I did it. I picked Yuri. Uh-oh. 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 Oh. Oh. Is there a secret? Is there a secret I can click? Is there a secret I can click? Is there a secret? Is there a secret I can click? Man. Yay, you picked me. Is this a second playthrough? No, it fucking restarts and then the game gets rid of fucking one of the Sayori. You have to rewind to about the 1 hour mark, I think. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking a Vernon for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Ahaha. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling a Vernon away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered... I can't read that because of YouTube, but it would be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Vernon, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. The audio, bro. Have you considered unaliving yourself? Finally. Finally, this is all I wanted. Vernon, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Ahaha. I mean, it do kinda... Ahaha. Wow, there's something really wrong with me, isn't there? But you know that. I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their whole entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but that feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Vernon. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. Oh, it feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I want to... Brother, no. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Vernon, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I knew that shit, though. I knew that shit, bitch. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. Still, smash. I'm not gonna lie, the dude streaming sounds like that one old woman from the anti-smoking ad that was everywhere a few years ago. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I just want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Vernon. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you want to be my lover? Do you accept my confession? Absolutely. Now bring that ass here. Ahaha. Ahahahahahahaha. Ahahahahahahaha. Ahahahahahaha. More holes, more goals. I can't write down these final words. Should I just skip? Should I skip? It's nighttime now. It is daytime now. Are we gonna sit here for the whole fucking weekend? No even I got the blood drying out, right? Wow. Wow. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? Yeah. Yeah. I'm here. Vernon, did something happen? Natsuki just... Oh. Ahahaha. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Vernon? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. Wait, she deleted Natsuki too? Yo, that's fucked. I just want you to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Music to my ears. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Have a good one, Telecom. Hi again, Vernon. Welcome to the Literature Club. Seems a lot like Purgatory, but of course we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we can just skip over this stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Vernon. Oh. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, do you know I'm aware that this is only a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know this? That doesn't make much sense. You know what this reminds me of? There's a Gravity Falls episode where Seuss is addicted to a game like this shit, and that's what this shit feels like. That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. No. You may not get inside my hole. She's like flowers from I don't even know flowers. I don't know Undertale. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. Monica does indeed talk to you on the Steam page. She does? Legit? I kind of want to see, but I can see after. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her. Ahaha. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard the name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else, and the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Vernon? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Monica is... every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy of Vernon. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Vernon. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. And you're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either, why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expensive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until I arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Vernon. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into the game. It's okay, Monica, I forgive you, baby cakes. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Vernon, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Vernon, will you go out with me? Well, I don't have a fucking choice. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Vernon. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Ha ha ha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't think that time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending of Vernon. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Ahaha. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotions. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? What? Should I try that? Really? Hi again, Vernon. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Vernon, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. Well, you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end? Like happy ending? Oh, man. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the flick of her pen, the lost finds her way in a world of infinite choices. Behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. Oh, you can't even skip. I assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me, maybe even deleted my